I need to make it creepy.
Am I Nima? We're playing Am I Nima?
We're playing Am I Nima. The demo. N I M A. These four letters came together to make the Powerpuff Nima. Dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. The perfect undulating prison for you to spend eternity. An irritating yet familiar voice scratches at your brain, and you find yourself violently awoken by a mysterious figure. It worked? You're breathing? The air is cold and stagnant. The walls that surround you provide the room with a distinct lack of natural light. That is creepy. Oh, let me get out of Nima's way. Look how cute she is. Wait, let me get out of her way. I'm sorry. I'm taking her spotlight right now. I'm sorry. My bad, Nima. Let me just, there we go. Yay! Look, it's my sister. We both got big heads. That's my little sister over there. Heck yeah. That comfort dissipates as you realize you're tied to the chair you're sitting in. A bungee cord holds your head up. The stranger stands across the room, hesitating to approach. Nima, is that you? Words in your brain can be combined to unlock new words. Mom? All words are stored in your library after they're unlocked. When you're done, words can be dragged from your brain down to your mouth to unlock new dialogue options. This is very unique. Who is Nima? Am I Nima? Just tell her whatever she wants to hear. Mom? What's going on? Wait, yes, it's all coming back to you now. You are Nima Lee, and this is your mother, Annabelle Lee. Annabelle Lee? Mom breathes a sigh of relief and smiles. Oh, thank God. I thought I'd lost you. She excitedly steps forward, but stops herself just short of throwing her arms around you in an embrace. She pauses. Lost? Me? Mom shudders. Let me bring you some food first. You must be starving. Mom exits the basement excitedly, clambering her way up the stairs. I hope she trips and cracks her skull. Maybe we're the bad guy. That was mean. Thanks, Mom. What is that? A sopping wet bowl of slop is gently presented before you. What is that? The odor reminiscent of wet dog and dirty socks. Ew! Is masked by overwhelming amounts of soy sauce. Your nose begins to shrivel like a worm left out in the sun. Mom unties your hands, but leaves you your... Wait, what? Why are my hands tied up? Mom unties your hands, but leaves your waist and head fastened to the chair. Mom unties your hands, but leaves your waist and head fastened to the chair. What are you doing to me? With some effort, you can now eat your gruel. She places a small dull spoon in your now free hand. She's even uglier up close. Okay, Nima, before you eat, we need to have a little talk. There was an accident. Your memories may have been affected, and I want to ensure you're okay before everything goes back to normal. You're going to be living and sleeping in the basement for now. Can you untie me? You're tied up for your own safety. If you fall unconscious, I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. Just follow her rules. Is this like an evil voice in her head?
Just follow her rules, and then we'll be... Wait, I want to sound creepier. Just follow... Just follow her rules, and then we'll be free.
You're not a prisoner. This is just a controlled environment for you to heal in, okay? You look at the bowl of food and then back up at her. You try to nod, but your head just bounces in your binds. All right, so starting tomorrow, I'm going to be bringing you items. I want you to think of how these items make you feel. If they bring back any memories. For now, let's start with something simple. As an example, she takes the bowl of gruel and pushes it towards you. What does this kanji make you think of? You can start to eat while we talk if you like. What the freak is kanji? No cap, it looks like something I'd eat. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does look pretty good. Hungry and kanji together make disgust. It's nasty, mama. You hesitate, looking down at the bowl and back at her. Although she claims there are no wrong answers, you know that is not true. She is looking for a specific response. It's nasty, mommy! Try connecting ideas in your mind and see where those trains of thoughts lead you. Tell me what you're thinking about. Ew! Despite every fiber of your being screaming at you not to, you bravely force a single spoon of piping hot kanji down your throat. Overrun by the pungent taste of mom's unconventional methodology of cooking, you spit it back out.
Better to starve to death than endure another mouthful of this over-seasoned nightmare.
Unsurprisingly, mom looks away in shame and apologizes for the culinary travesty before you. I guess my cooking hasn't improved then.
No!
Bro, get this girl some McDonald's or something, bro. Anything but whatever you just cooked. That crap looks pungent and repulsive. I'm sorry, mom, I can't eat this. Well, you have to eat something. Can we order takeout? She cringes. The notion of spending money on greasy fast food when there is perfectly fine kanji at home seems to cause her physical anguish. You know what? I have some burger coupons upstairs. I've been saving them for a special occasion. To be determined if she'll remember to actually do this.
Huh? She's going to feed us, right?
You yawn. The bowl of kanji certainly chased away your appetite. Now you'd prefer to find a nice den to crawl inside and sleep. Mom sets the bowl aside and lets out a long sigh. She stares at you intently, preparing for something. How much of the accident do you remember? You shake your head. Some things just come to you. But as far as you're concerned, everything that happened before you woke up in this basement feels like a dream. You were swimming. You hit your head. You're lucky I was able to rescue you. You clutch your head as a bolt of pain travels from the top of your cranium down to your spine. Pain. I can't put pain to pain. Pain to swim. Blood to pain. Blood to blood. Blood to rock. Pain the river. Rock. We did all that just to form rock as a thought? Likely story. A memory surges to you. You recall looking up at your mother's stony face. In her hand, she clutches a small, sharp knife designed to cut through flesh and organs. Your mother looks worried as she reaches out to console you. You recoil away from her. Maybe we should talk about this later. Tomorrow, the real tests will begin. You pass those, and you'll be free to leave the basement, and everything can return to normal. That's a big basement. How am I supposed to pass if I can barely remember anything? I suppose it's only fair if you have a chance to ask me some questions in return. There's a shuddering pain racking your brain. You're almost spent for the day.
Choose your next words carefully.
What do you want to know? Rock. Swimming? Wait, can I? Holy crap, so I can just... What the? Okay, this game has a really cool, unique, like... That's pretty cool. So I can pull from over here and just like... Hold on. If I put swimming, a fossil, river, mom, grief. Where's dad? Where's dad? Your mother looks down at her hands. Dad's not here. What do you remember about him? You search your mind for anything that you can recall about your father. A memory that returns isn't even an event or a story, but a smell. He smells like fish. Ugh, musty behind boy. Your mom's stony face cracks into a smile, then she laughs. Yeah, he did. Your eyelids are growing heavy. You're running out of energy. Anything else you want to ask me about? Pain fish. Why can't fish combine with pain? Let's try disgust. Fish. Disgust and fish plane. Swimming. I want to know about the swimming incident. I got hurt while swimming. You feel like you don't trust that explanation. You went swimming by yourself and hit your head on a rock. I told you not to go because the current was strong, but you didn't listen as usual. You were lucky I found you when I did. Really? Yeah. Her voice is tinged with regret.
She's lying to you.
You yawn and your mother takes notice. Nima, sweetie, don't you think it's time to go to bed? Drown. Fish. Outside. Pain. 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 Pain outside. Ouchie. Ah. I just have one more question for you. The Fury. Okay, what do you want to ask? Nima! Ask outside. Bulkika. Let's try. She said a blood, a rock, river. Stranger. Outside equals fear. You scare me? I can say that? Nice. Why am I scared of you? You're scared of me? Can I be somewhere else? Somewhere for sick people? Why are we in the basement? They weren't giving you the care you needed. I had to take matters into my own hand. It worked though. You're awake. You're doing well. You're just a little confused. We can fix that. There's nothing you need to fear from me. I'm your mother. I'm going to help you.
She's hiding something from you.
The pain surging through your brain terminates with a sudden pull of the plug. Your eyes cut to blindness, and then you feel your body fall forward to be caught by the ropes fastening you to the chair. You flicker in and out of consciousness as rogue bolts of electricity wiggle your neurons. Mom hums a familiar song. A pair of tender arms bear the full weight of your malnourished and sickly form. You are lowered onto a lumpy mattress, tucked in routinely and without indulgence. Whoever carried you here was hesitant to do so. Her acts of mothership seem little more than a performance. Despite that, you feel a gentle hand lovingly caress the side of your face, and once again, the world goes dark. Awesome. My head hurts. This is my room? I barely remember it. It's a whale!
Womp womp.
What's he so happy about? Pisses me off. Should I knock for Mom? No. I don't trust her just yet. Ew, she crushed it with her hand? Ew! Oh, that felt nice. It doesn't seem that bad. I think he's faking it. You just killed it. What are you talking about? It says corpse and life. Ugh. With your bare hands, Nima? I wish I could be the powerhouse of the cell. Mitochondria. The Nemochondria.
I have a lot of words in my head right now. I need to start combining these. Mom, grief, sad, pain, and envy equals disappointment. Corpse, bug, life's corpse, zombie, pain, bug sad, bug zombie, a corpse, corpse and body pain, body corpse is death.
Sad equals death. It's grief is bug. It's mom. It's pain. It's disappointment. It's a hospital. I'm going freaking nuts. My old locker. I can't remember the password. We'll get back to that, I'm sure. There's so many words. A lava lamp. Hot to the touch. This is what my dad looked like. I remember him. I can't even. Can you zoom in so I can see? This water has been sitting out here for a while. Oh, there he is. I was his child and I was her child. In this kingdom by the sea, a child's drawing, it vaguely resembles a koi fish. James Pond. James Bond, James Pond. The bathroom is locked, but what if I need to... All right, now we can call mom in. Not for mom, yes. Are you awake? Yes. Oh, look how creepy she looks. Nah, she seems like a villain. You hear her undo a series of deadbolts, opening the door only a crack for it to be caught by the chain lock and held nearly closed. Bro, did I kill somebody? Like, why does she treat me like this? She studies you. She closes the door. You hear her undo the last chain and open the door again. You didn't clean yourself up. The bathroom door was locked. Her cold demeanor thaws for a moment. Crap. She pounds her head with the palm of her hand. She gestures for you to go sit at the table while she retreats into your room and unlocks the bathroom. This is creepy.
Lock her in.
You hesitate, weighing the risk of trapping your mother in your prison. She returns quickly and efficiently. Your bathroom is unlocked. She doesn't take note of you passing by to ascend the stairs, and a staccato of thumps and exit the basement. You fidget in your chair, wondering if you did something to upset her.
She's not buying it.
She returns trundling. That's a cool word. She returns trundling clumsily down the stairs. She holds the railing to keep herself steady. In her other hand, she carries a large tote bag bulging with concealed items. All right. She calms down a bit and smiles placidly at you. Good morning, Nima. Good morning.
Don't forget to call her Mom.
Did you sleep well, Mom? No.
Disgusting. She is wearing the same clothes from yesterday.
She looks disheveled. It's unclear if she slept at all. Are you feeling any pain? Yesterday, our conversation ended rather abruptly. Your vitals are stable and you seem to have made a full recovery. Yes, I'm feeling well. Good. She flips up a notebook and makes note of that response. How was your sleep? Any interruptions or strange dreams?
Lie to her. Nope.
She flips her notebook closed and the fake smile turns into a real one. You're going to do better today, right? Today is going to be a little different from yesterday. With me, I have some items. All you need to do is tell me how they make you feel. Can you do that for me? Yes. She places a plushie of a shark upon the table in front of you. For some reason, it invokes unfamiliar feelings within. Nostalgia, sorrow, and most intriguingly, love. Now, is there anything this reminds you of? I have so many thoughts in my head. Holy crap. Soft and dangerous. The effigy of the predator is cast in the guise of a pillow. Perhaps a wolf in sheep's clothing. Best stay on your guard. The shark. That's a great white shark. The apex predator of the deep. Did you know that they can have up to 300 teeth and reach 6 meters in length? I'm serious. Mom lets out a tired sigh. Yes, Nima, I know. Did you also know that as a species, some sharks have been dated to have existed 450 million years ago? Imagine being 450 million years old. The voice in my head.
Nerd.
Honey, maybe it's better to focus on how it makes you feel. Oh, okay. Why can't I pick disgust? The trip. That's the toy Dad got me for me at the aquarium. Can we go? Can we get tickets?
Yes, let us out of the bowl.
It's not really a good time for that right now. Oh man, promise me we'll go sometime, okay? Just like how we used to when Dad was still around. Memories of your father's embrace fill your mind. He's no longer with you, but the plushie still connects the two of you together. Maybe after we're all done here. Does that sound good? Yeah, okay. Mom lets out a melancholic chuckle. It's funny. You used to bring this thing everywhere with you. I remember you never let me take it from you, even to wash it. Your father used to say it was starting to look more like a catfish than a shark. He even considered buying a second one to switch out so we could clean it when you weren't looking. Hey, he never did, don't worry. After he passed, You were even more inseparable. You wanted to hold on to anything that reminded you of him. You and Mom share a moment of nostalgic silence, reminiscing on the warmth of a face that fades more and more into memory every single day. Mom lovingly plants her hand on your cheek. I'm just glad I didn't lose both of you. Okay, Nima, let's move on to something else. She pulls out a chunk of rock with a strange formation entombed onto its surface. There's a prismatic glow to the rock, an opalized skeleton, frozen in time and then cracked open like an egg. What is that thing? Mother hesitates, unsure if she should show you this thing. Still, she places it on the table and pushes it towards you. What does this remind you of? Pain! Ew. Is that a bug? Not exactly. Your stomach growls. Your mother eyes you and draws the fossil back just out of your reach. I know I can't eat rocks, except for salt and gizzard stones, but humans don't have those, right? It would be nice to have a gizzard, then you could grind up your prey as you consume it whole. Your mother placed the rock on the table but keeps it closer to her. It's quite precious to me. Do you know why? No. Dad, maybe? Try guilt. Do you feel guilty? He hesitated to show this to me. Why? I'm gonna start asking you harder questions. Harder how? If I explained it would defeat the purpose of the test. This isn't good. You better figure out what this weird rock is fast. A fish? Oh no, I don't know. Let me see. It's a rock. That's just a rock. It's not just a rock. It's an important rock. Why do you think it's important? It's a fossil. A fossil. This is one of the fossils that you study for work. You're reminded of all the time your mom spends in her office toiling away at descriptions and classifications for fossils like these. A job that takes up so much of her time yet pays so little. You're working with these fossils pretty much all the time. You wrote books about them. Do you remember this one's name? When you look at this fossil, the only thought that comes to your head is that it looks like a silhouette of a shadowed man. There's something about it that calls to you, as if the shape of the stone is in perfect shape to fit you. You have a desire to crawl inside the stone and become entombed within it. No. Morella splendens. That's alright. It's not important right now. You sigh. She constantly tested you on this useless scrap. The small spark of anger unlocks a treasure trove of hidden resentment you held for your mother and her work. How much she offloaded onto you in order to prioritize her research. Kind of a waste of time. What was that? You spent the whole summer down here obsessing over things that have been dead for millions of years. You touch nerve with that. She reacts by balling her fist. A steel veil crosses over her eyes. You spoiled brat. You can play and do nothing all summer. Maybe to you, this looks like I'm wasting my time. But all this work I've done so we can fix our family.
You shouldn't have said that.
Why not? It's the truth. Pele, you didn't let me go outside. I felt like I was in prison. You had to learn your lesson. What lesson?
You really shouldn't have said that.
I don't think we should continue talking about this. I want to focus on happy memories today. You are my good and happy daughter, Nima. She speaks as if she's reminding herself who you are. The tone is clearly suggesting that you've begun to wander off the script she set out for you. What lesson, Mom? Don't get all righteous with me, as if it's my fault that we ended up like this. You're the one who betrayed my trust. You're the one who put this entire experiment in jeopardy. I was ready to forgive you, for us to go back to the way things were, but it seems you're too spiteful to move on. You're not Nima. Nima would never act like this. Nima would never question me like this. That's it. It's time for bed. Your mother grits her teeth to hold herself back from speaking further. Roughly, she picks you up by your arms and hauls you back to your room. She deposits you across the threshold of the door and then quickly closes the door behind you. You hear a voice muttering something about controlled stimulus as she stomps away from the door, begins ascending the stairs out of the basement.
You messed up. Push the buttons too much. She doesn't love you anymore.
You banish the errant thought from your mind after an interrogation today. You want for nothing else but to comfort of the bed. You find yourself awake in bed. There are heavy weights on your arms. You try to wiggle, and your arms push against a series of tight ropes that bind you still.
I told you, she doesn't like failure.
Oh, this is a creepy shot. Your mother enters the room wiping a small steel pick with an antiseptic tissue. You're awake. I didn't use enough anesthesia. You try to scream, but you discover your mouth is gagged. That's fine. You won't need it. She leans over you, placing her knees on your stomach to pin you and gripping your face with a clawed hand. The pick inches closer to your eye. Don't blame yourself. It's my fault, really. Something must have went wrong with the procedure for you to come out like this. She begins to caress your cheek. Her hands are trembling ever so slightly. But that's okay. Holy crap! There's always next time. You feel the blade scrape past your socket and push out into the nerve of your brain? Your life terminates with a pop as she severs your brain in half. Suddenly it's dark. Dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. You spend an eternity in this darkness until a familiar voice. Nima? Is that you? What the freak?